Good morning. Morning, world. Let me talk to you about change. Change is not instant. It's gradual. What I mean is, it takes time for you to see results. For example, when a farmer plants a seed, does he not have to water it for a while before he starts to see roots, and then you get a plant? So what I'm saying is, just because you don't see results on day 2 does not mean that you are not on the right track. Just keep going and going and going, and come back and holler at your newfound aunt from over the internet when you're on day 50. At the end of the day, before it is all said and done, and before it is all set in stone, it will all come down to one thing: your level of consistency. How consistent and persistent can you wake up and be? How committed are you? Because one thing the world will always test is your sheer level of focus and commitment. There's gonna be a day where the world is naturally gonna test you and push you and shove you in your back and in your chest simultaneously and ask you, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? I was listening to the great Tony Robbins when I was sitting in the closet at work while waiting to get busy. And I will never forget, he wanted us to write down these words with a pen or pencil in our composition book. The words were that focus equals feeling. So whatever it is that you focus on, it's only really 2 choices in this life. Either the good or either the bad will determine how you feel. I don't know about you, but I personally feel like can't nobody stop me. As a matter of fact, this is a universal law. If you didn't create me, you don't even have the rights to stop me. For this very life that I have been given belongs to my Creator. Yes, it is mine, but it is not just mine alone. For His Holy Spirit lives inside of me. And I believe that He has called me here today to speak to you. That is why I am playing on your phone right now. That is why I am playing on your tablet right now. That is why I am playing on your TV right now. Because my grandmothers, both my mama's mama and my daddy's mama, always told me, son, you have a powerful voice. Use it for good. Never let it be used for evil. They wanted me to be a preacher, but I think that this is close enough. You want to know what my biggest fear used to be? My biggest fear used to be, I always ask myself this question in my head: will I one day be assassinated for choosing to do good instead of evil? And I'm being real right now because I know that evil exists, but I also know that my Father has told me that the power of life and death is in the tongue. So be careful with your words, because they are gateways and people usually don't hesitate to walk through gateways. But I also realize that once I step foot on a road that I choose, I have to be ready for whatever comes with walking down that road, whether it's stop signs, red lights, accidents, traffic jams, or road work. So some people might think that my lifestyle is dangerous, and I'm not even in the streets. Some people think that my lifestyle is dangerous because I know that evil is real and it exists, and I still choose to do good around all of it. But I've been bullied before as a kid, and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel too good. So I will not let anybody in this whole wide world bully me into doing anything evil. How dare I betray my Creator, the one whose breath is in my lungs? How dare I disrespect the air He gave us by putting blasphemy into it? How dare I hurt another human being just for no reason when it is not my creation? But I also understand that He who is without sin cast the first stone. So that is why He sent His Son, Jesus, to die for us on the cross. Let's talk about creation for a minute. Like this motivational speech that you're listening to right now, it's my creation. And I did create it for you, like the background music playing right now was created by a wonderful artist named Keys of Moon. So let's talk about globally mass creations. Didn't somebody create the phone you're looking at this video on right now? Okay, wait a minute. Did somebody create the car you rode in this morning, or the one you're riding in or sitting in right now? So my point is that first, you have to realize that you were made in His image. So if He is a creator, what does that give you the ability to do? You have dreams, you have visions that you have been given. Either you will let them die or you will bring them to life. That choice is in your power. Like this speech I'm doing was a dream and a vision, and I chose to bring it to life. I don't care who don't like it. I'm doing it for the people who simply need it. It is a group of people out there that I believe that I've been called to speak to. I don't know how large the audience is. I don't know, but I'll do it for the rest of my life. And these speeches will still be here after I leave this earth. That's just the beauty of it. I get to leave behind something great for people. I get to change lineages for people. I get to change mindset for people. I just get to do great things for people, man. You know? And I'm not perfect. I've done wrong. Enough wrong. But at the end of the day, I only done wrong when I felt like I had to do wrong. When I could no longer do right. As long as I could do the right thing, I was willing to do the right thing. But I just want you to know that this is your life. Own it. You are the author. You have the pen. You have the pen. You've been given a notebook. Write your story. And you got an eraser. I'm talking about that pink eraser. Remember that? You can erase anything out your life that you don't want in it. That's what I believe. And that's true. I'm not saying walk away from your responsibilities. I'm just saying that you can erase anything that is not beneficial to you out your life. That you've been given that power. Yeah. So, man, I woke up this morning excited. Like, man, I'm ready, man. Let's do this thing. Let's knock it out. But at the end of your life, you have only one person to look back and blame if you didn't do what you said you wanted to do. And that person is the person that you wake up and look in the mirror at every day. And that is you. So go out there and be everything that you are called to be. I love you. Have a good day.